Well, I'll be damned. Would you look at that? It's very, and I mean very rare that we see the blue circles on the screen when we're on this here screen. But hey, if you're lucky, you might catch this exact kind of gameplay on my second channel where I stream this game. And if you didn't know, yes, I do stream this game. It's painful, but hey, y'all enjoy it. Look at this, y'all. Lone Wolf turned on. And the guy that's joining me, Atomic Blast 21, if you didn't know, this guy's a real killer. Back in the day, my boys was dropping threats with Asumi like every fifth match. Yeah, he's a real killer. But, and I think I said this in a previous video, he moved on to other games like Rogue Company and State of Decay. And you might catch me playing that with him on stream as well. But the point still stands. My boy used to be a killer. Now he's dusting the cobwebs off his memory, and I'm going to talk you through what we're doing right here, or doing in this here video. So he said, hey Jet bro, let me hit the conversation, it's been a minute. And I said, okay, go right ahead. I'm telling him, watch the snow area because a team, if not a person, should spawn up there. And he said, that's the main reason why I play with you, because you know the spawn points and stuff. And I'm like, man, this is cursed knowledge. You don't want to know this. You don't. And now I'm telling him, be wary of our left, because I'm pretty sure someone else spawns near that bridge. And he's like, bruh, people are everywhere, ain't they? And I'm like, yeah, they are. And the best way to deal with them is to avoid them, or that. Now, I don't know what he did right there, but he did not kill somebody. Yeah, he still has raincoat tendencies. And I tell him I spot somebody right about there. And he's like, bro, how the hell? And I said, listen, it's real hard to hide a dark silhouette against a light background. And he was like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. So me, actually pause. We set up our team like a sniper spotter team. He is my secondary. I'm his primary. Right? If I get in a close range fight, he steps in. But if we get into a long range fight, I step in. And the beautiful thing about this is, if I kill anybody with a rifle, he has a primary. And if he kills anybody with an assault rifle, I get a secondary. Isn't it beautiful how that just works out? But yes, I tell him to go prone right here. And I'm like, never mind, I just got pinged. And I tell him, whenever you get pinged like that, that means either someone just killed somebody, someone is looking for somebody, or, and remember this is all with Lone Wolf turned on, or they're trying to see who's nearby. The third option is hella rare. Because most times out of 10, it's, oh, I just killed somebody, let me make sure that no one else is around. Or, I just killed somebody, I'm about to become a threat, let me go ahead and just ping immediately, because if I turn around immediately, I'm going to find that person. And right about here is when I hear somebody. And the thing is, folks, you can hear beneath and above you. And if you don't understand what I'm saying by that, I want you to go into an encounter, take nothing with you, and sit in a barn. Not for the entire match, but just sit in the barn and listen to somebody walk in the first floor while you're on the second floor. And then vice versa. You can hear somebody in a barn. But even I can hear it with my volume turned down to 15% on the video. Somebody's beneath me. My dear people, I want you to remember this moment right here. Remember this. I heard somebody running, and then they stopped. So I take mental note to myself that someone might be in this here cavern. Might be. And the thing is, I'm still sitting here because I'm waiting to hear them run out. But I don't hear them run out. And you know me, my better judgment is always safe, never risky. If I become a threat, I leave. If I kill 3 people and I think no one else is around, cool. It's fine. I'm gonna leave. Right? There's no obligation for you to risk everything. Sure, maybe a bit more quote unquote exciting, but oh, screw everything. I just got pinged again. Now that to me confirms that someone else is inside that cavern. And you see I turn around and I look at said cavern, right? Because if I was in the cavern and I ping somebody above me, if not running beside the water, I'm gonna come outside and I'm gonna look. And you can tell I'm like very anxious because my camera movements are very snappy. Yeah, that's the thing I do. But anyways, now we're down here, right? And I'm looting stuff. AB21 says, "Yeah, bro, I need some resources." And I'm like, "Hey, man, I ain't gonna lie to you. This is probably the worst map to do it." And you know what's crazy? I played Sawmill earlier today, and I found a good bit of stuff on that map. So maybe I should take him on there. But that's gonna be like 3, if not 4 duos, including ourselves. So that's gonna be something. Now watch this.
The plane is near. Get ready for the airdrop.
Yes, I got slapped, and I got slapped pretty hard. My boy AB21 also got slapped pretty hard. And in retrospect, the more risky play would have been to aim where that guy's glint was coming from. Because we seen it about a second before He fired. I should have fired first. But we don't trust anything with scopes. Pro tip, new players, if you see any kind of glint, just know that the gun is dangerous. The player might not be dangerous, but the gun is. You know? Now, we done both got spanked by what I believe is an M82. My boy AB21 now has an M21. Makes sense. And an M4. He's fully kitted. I'm not. You see that glint up there on that ridge line? My boy AB21 also says I see said glint. And I'm like, I'm running out here in the purple. Right? I'm running out here in purple. I'm wearing a dark outfit. I should be getting shot at right now. If not, that guy is just watching us. So I think to myself, airdrop? Should we go for the airdrop? And then someone else calls in a mortar strike. It wasn't me. It wasn't him. But someone else calls in a mortar strike. Which tells me that that glint up there is not fake. It's a person. But if it was a person, why call in a mortar strike on that random location and not the two idiots you see running against pink? And if you don't know what I mean by running against pink, think about it like this. Ever played the childhood game, The Floor is Lava? Yeah, well, on this map at night, the flower beds are lava. They won't kill you, but someone else will. And I know I sound a bit like a hypocrite because I always say if you wear camouflage on any map, you're a very, very, very try-hard type player. I know I always said that. And you see, I wear the same outfit wherever I go. Right? But there are some things you can help. What you can't help is dying. But what you can help is not getting spotted on this here map. And this may sound a bit nitpicky, but avoid the pink flowers. Because how do you hide, if not stay concealed, against the color pink? It's such an odd color. But okay, now that we're here, we are near where we've seen the glint. Right? And there you go. I get jammed. And I'll say, hey, yo, blast. Someone's near here. And he says, how do you figure? I say, if you had a jammer, wouldn't you be in the same area? And I said, if I were you, I'd start blind firing bushes. Like this one. Up here. To my left. Yeah, that one. Okay, nothing. I'll tell him to keep blind firing bushes. And then the jammer goes off. Which means he was here. And there you go. That's his spot. Transmitter and glint. Boy put on a whole ghost and then left. So he destroys it. And I'm like, well, shit. Now here comes radiation. And that's an M249. Yeah, we're screwed. Or so I thought. Because you see, an M249 is dangerous. But an L96 to the back is also even more dangerous. But, above all of that, right? Why'd I ping that for? Above all of that, there's what's the word? The variable of concealment. Homeboy can just dip and we won't even know it. And I'm like, you know what, bro? Hey, we can't chase him, man. We can't. I'm going back this way to try to get eyes on him, but an exit is behind him and an exit is behind us. Then we get hit by radiation. Shit. So we can't go back to where we just heard and seen an M249. Yes, it's 2v1, but technically it's 1v1. He has a secondary, and I don't. We gotta use this exit. But remember earlier when I said I feel like someone did not leave here? I say, Blast, go first. You got a secondary. I don't. Pull out the M4A1, which he does, and start aiming. Okay, nothing. He has an actual assault rifle. I don't. I have one shot and I'm dead. He has like 31, and he's not dead. We push into here, and I say, hey, yo, watch out. Toss a grenade, just to make sure no one's in there, and no splat, which means no one's in there. Or so I thought. Nah, I'm kidding. We're clear. My boy is still a raincoat at heart. What do I mean by that? This. Why in God's green earth would you shoot in that narrow behind passageway where your teammate is right in front of you and crouched and taking up 80% of the space in front of you? Why? They say keep your friends close and your enemies closer. I don't know how much closer my homeboy can get to me in that case. If you want to see more gameplay with him and me, or him and I, rather, go to the comments section and type Atomic Blast 21, all in one word. And he'll see it, I'll see it, and we will see what we can do. This concludes the story time that I had with my good friend AB21 on field hunting. Don't turn on the wolf, people. Just don't. And remember, this was at night. It's worse during the day. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.